Alright, so Amazing Caucasian, what's good? So, not in Camden County at the moment, but I'm all the way up north in Newark. But I'm still gonna speak my mind about what my issue is with all the inner cities that I tend to be in. Camden, Newark, I lived in Trenton. I've been all over the fucking place. So, why are in places that used to be so fucking hustle and bustle and shit, it's nothing but fucking closed shops that I'm walking by when I'm walking down Central right now. I have no idea. I'm not from around here. I'm from southern New Jersey, but it's like everything's dilapidated and run down and shit. And in Camden, it's a lot of the same thing, man. Like, every single store on this left side is shut down. So if the Democrats that run these cities are so fucking good for these people, us, how come? And by these people, I mean people that live in the inner city. So don't take that out of context. Anyway, so how come poor people are always the ones that suffer, even though we're the most vocal fucking people? We suffer the most. They pass all, everybody complains about Trump, but Democrats do the same shit. I mean, come on. I don't side with none of these people, but I have I forge my own opinions, and I feel like urban areas don't have anywhere near the resources that are needed. It's crazy as hell, and I feel so fucking bad too. Look at this shit, all closed and shit. I mean, it doesn't stop. I'm running around in Camden all those years, getting high and all that shit, man. It's, you find half the blocks out there are bandos and shit. I mean, it's just, I can't stand this anymore, man. I'm so sick of seeing people suffer every time I come to a city, be it Camden. I go to Philly all the time. I love Philadelphia. And, I mean, it's just retarded. I don't understand why it's like that. I mean, there's so many people in cities, but the government just doesn't want to listen. I mean, you got people like Maxine Waters complaining about Trump, but yet her whole district is slums and she doesn't even live there. And this is why people are so divided, and that's why people argue amongst themselves so much, because everybody's just sick and tired of being sick and tired, and people are tired of complaining. Their complaints falling on deaf ears and shit. I mean, you start getting, it gets old after a while saying the same shit. Voting, you think voting's gonna help you. Voting doesn't have a goddamn thing to do with it. It's just, it's fucking ridiculous how these fucking special interests and corporations and all this shit get all this pull and all this fucking say in everything that goes on, and yet we're the ones that have to deal with all the things that go wrong. I'm reading a book by Thomas Sowell right now, and he talks about how he says about how we were much better off before the government started implementing all these all these programs and stuff to like the welfare system and shit, how that's supposed to alleviate our problems, but yet it's made it worse by incentivizing people to not go to work. I mean, if they had a limit on the way the welfare was running, I could understand that, but then you have people that make a life of it. So I just feel like if they gave us more opportunities and they would actually pay attention to places like this where it's densely populated, but there's nobody to there's nowhere for anybody to go. You walk around Camden, there's nothing for the youth to do. And so they get involved in gang banging and selling drugs and stuff. Some of them actually get an opportunity to make it out and make something with themselves and shit. So it's just hard to see when you grew up your whole life, seeing every city you grew up in just falling apart at the seams, and mayors and career politicians don't want to do anything to help us out here besides try to just keep giving handouts instead of training people to learn how to do things like trades and shit. Because if people aren't able to afford training, you want to give prisoners training in prison, but you don't want to give people that are still living on the outside training for free. What sense does that make? I understand you want to rehabilitate the prisoners, but if you offer that type of shit to them, how come people that can't afford to get job training and shit, you don't help them out? They have grants and student loans and all that shit, but student loans have obviously been proven to just really put people in debt more often than not. And it's like I'm still in student debt. That shit, I couldn't even I'll get into that another time. I don't even want to talk about my my student loan situation. But yeah, man, just taking a walk around here. This shit is just, look, open fields and shit, run down buildings and whatnot. It's just so much. It could be so much better if politicians paid attention. And you know what? Like, it's sad to say that it is the minority communities that suffer quite often, and it's the saddest fucking thing. Like, I'm from a minority community, and I'm a minority in that community, being as though I'm white, but it doesn't bother me. I'm actually glad I grew up the way I grew up so that I could fucking be able to relate to anybody and everybody. This way I don't have to put on no fake shit or act in front of anybody. Just be me and talk about the shit that I want to talk about. Oh, there's a graveyard over there. I think that's where I'm gonna go. Go fuck around in the graveyard. So, I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm right outside the graveyard. I wanted to stop for a minute because I didn't want all those people on the corner to think I was filming them and shit. I'm not that crazy. But yeah, I want to try to get into this graveyard before I have to leave here, because I don't know what time I have to leave. I'm just gonna get a phone call. So, but anyway, yeah, look at all these fucking people dead, man. Big ass mausoleum over there. Damn. Shit, man. Rest in peace, everybody. Wow. Yeah, man, I just wish the cities had more opportunities, man. Like, this is crazy. Like, I live in right outside of cities, call it suburbs, whatever, suburban. But I mean, I chill in the cities all the time. Like, I spend a lot of time in cities, and it's just so sad to see so many of these buildings falling apart, especially when you go down Broadway in Camden. But I'm in Newark right now, so let's talk about Newark. Yeah, like, I mean, this shit's open, but damn, it's all boarded up, son. Like, damn. I guess it's keeping it warm in there right now, so I guess it's not a bad thing, huh? But yeah, man, like, look, all the fucking houses I'm coming up on, all them all boarded up, man. That shit is wild, bro. I mean, cause just think, you wouldn't see that shit in some like high class white people Hollywood shit. Like, you ain't gonna see that in no politician living in a neighborhood like that. I mean, come on, let's be realistic here. And I mean, I'm not even one to complain, but you know what, like, somebody needs to be a voice, because people, I mean, what the fuck, man? I talk to a lot of my friends and they're just like, oh, you can't do anything. What do you mean you can't do anything? Put your voice out there, be heard. Somebody's bound to agree with you. I mean, as far as I think 300 people are agreeing with me so far. So shit, I want to try and bring attention to this shit. I'm not in a part of the city where there's like a high drug traffic area, I'm assuming, because I haven't seen shit right yet, so, which is good actually. I'm really pleased to see that, because I don't want to really be around that shit anyway. I'm white, being around here, it's already fucking bad enough. Let me start walking up toward this way. Oh shit. Yeah, but I can dig it though. It reminds me a lot of when I lived in Trenton, walking down South Clinton and shit. I love living in cities, man. I would move back to Trenton in a heartbeat, that's for damn sure. I'm just surprised I'm really happy I haven't seen a lot of people suffering and whatnot, you know, like not a lot of addicts strolling around like when I'm in Camden, although the people that just turned that corner I think were addicts probably, but I don't want to judge. These two also, I saw them meet a guy earlier, so I did kind of see something, but whatever. People do what they gotta do. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't want no parts of it. Yup. Yeah, I definitely enjoy cities much more than being in the suburbs or fucking out in the country and shit. I mean, fuck. The building that was right near where we parked looks really fucking cool too. It has like a tower on it, like it's an old castle and shit. I took a nice picture of this fucking mural too. It's up on the block up there. I'll put it on the video too, in case you guys aren't hitting me up on my other social media, which you should. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Amazen Caucasian. You already know. I'm trying not to get hit by a fucking car here, because motherfuckers don't use their blinkers and shit. Fuck. God damn. Huh. I wonder if there's anything good to eat around here. I know I'm supposed to be grabbing something to eat when I'm done with my peoples, but we're about to see. God damn. What? Holy shit. Damn, man, this shit is fucking sad, yo. God damn. If I had more time to, I mean, if I could like put pictures into the video and all that, I don't know how to do all that editing shit yet. So, I mean, I'm back at where you guys saw in the first place. So, I mean, I don't really want to show you the same shit that I already showed you. This looks like a school or something. I don't even know what the fuck is around here. Like I said, I've never been out here before. You know what? See, I don't know how fucking long I'm gonna be here. You know what? Let me get back to where I'm going. Alright guys, yeah, it's just, man, I'll get more in depth into like all this shit, because I've been reading that Thomas Sowell book, so I'm gonna be getting into some shit anyway about how we got played by politicians and stuff. So do me a favor. I'm getting hot walking. You know, do me a favor. Like, subscribe. You know, hit me up on all different social media shit, because I'm about to be bringing y'all some really, really different content. I'm gonna actually be going into different legislation that was implemented, which is the reason why a lot of this shit is happening. Like in the statistics from how lower middle class people were living before they implemented the welfare state, the police state, surveillance, and all that shit. They're trying to they're locking everybody down, man. Like, they're slowly but surely trying to like choke the fucking life out of us, man. Like, they're trying to just stifle everything you're doing. Like, how many hoops do you have to jump through to do absolutely fucking anything anymore? It's like, damn. That's why I started doing this, because I'm trying to reach out to people, hoping people reach back and connect, because trying to make a little community where people can sort things out and ask questions about things they see in life, and everybody can get together on the john and fucking bounce ideas off each other and shit. So, alright, I'm gonna hop off of here so I can get up, get off, and get out of here. Alright, man, check yous later.